Helen, we closed out the first half of the conference schedule at home against PLU and UPS. We beat the Lutes. We lost a tough one to the Loggers this weekend. Give us your recap.
I thought we played well against PLU and did some things good on the defensive end, and then also got our offense going a lot through our defense, and thought that was a well-rounded game for our team. And then the next night, UPS got it going last weekend, and we weren't as ready for them as I thought we'd be, and they got going early and had high quality play from their bench and their starters, and they came out and just got after us early. And I thought we did a great job for the majority of the game, but when Alexis went down, I thought our defense, she's one of our best defensive players, and I thought we struggled a little bit more at the defensive end, and we just didn't do a great job as a staff of figuring out what was the best way to play defense without her on the court. So that was the first time we've had to figure that out, and we'll look at that film and do some breakdowns for what we need to do if she's in foul trouble or gets injured or something like that, to have a plan.
For those fans who were maybe in the stands for both games, they got a sense of the fine line for our team between playing well and playing not as well, right, in back-to-back games. Talk a little bit about what's involved in just that fine line of difference.
I think it's what we've talked about a lot this season, is doing the little things well. And when you're playing that team that's, if you put those two teams together, you'd say that UPS is a little bit better than PLU athletically and just and experience-wise playing together. And so you look at that and you don't have that room for error. I can think of direct possessions where we didn't talk and we missed an assignment, and you can maybe get away with that once or twice against a younger team, but when you're playing an experienced team like PLU or UPS or George Fox, and so that's that fine line. Is just we're trying to just minimize, and there's always going to be mistakes in the sport, but really minimize those to get better and to beat those teams.
This week we're going to open the second round of conference play at Linfield, at Lewis and Clark, teams that we haven't seen since early December.
Right.
So you're going to have to reinforce to the team that these are different teams and we have to prepare a little bit differently.
Right. Lewis and Clark has their best player back after the first semester, so they're a different team. She's coming off the bench, but she's still playing 25 minutes a game, and so they'll have to make sure they understand what she does. And then Linfield's kind of changed the way they've played a little bit, especially this last weekend, and so we'll have to look at what they did against us, and then also take a look at what they really did this last weekend and what changes they've made, because they got a big win against Pacific on, I think it was Saturday, one of the two games. And so we need to really reaffirm what they do well and what we need to take away from them, and then what we need to do to beat them. And so we'll watch a lot of film as coaches and then get them on the same page with us.